Okay, so today I'm going to go around and show you where all the dinosaurs are at. Before I made a video with a map where you could see the spawn areas on the things that were spawned in. Today we're going to start and go region by region and show you just what is spawned. Alright, this is not going to maybe be 100% accurate on where all the dinosaurs are going to be at on your server. This has to do with dino spawn, that has to do with dino spawn regions and different things sharing spawns. So you may have to kill some stuff to get certain things to spawn. This is not an API dive in. So we're going to start in the Redwoods here, and as we see, we're at 14.599. I'll keep the GPS on so you know where the dinosaurs are at as we go through here. As you can see on the beach here, we got brontos, pterodons, dodos, probably some other things, probably some pegos down there. Alright, but that's probably not really what you're here for. These kind of spawn everywhere. So let's head up into the Redwoods and see what we got here. I'm pretty sure Thylacolials are in the Redwoods. We'll see if we can find one while we're going through. Yeah, some more brontos. There's some triceratopses in here. If I know that things are in here that maybe we don't see in the video, I'll go ahead and try and tell you what they are. If you prefer the first video I made and want another one in that style that just shows all the dinosaurs, we can do that too. Just let me know in the comments below which you prefer. I'm going to go ahead and use a tech suit to fly through here. It kind of controls the camera better than flying in God mode. I could also do spectator mode, but then, I can't give you the positions like this. So, and there they are. There's one of them Trudoons, right? Or however you say the name. I think I'm told I say it wrong a lot, but anyway. Those little nasty creatures down there to put you to sleep. We got some pterodons in the Carno. We'll speed up and get through this area real quick. Yeah, there's supposed to be a pond around here with maywings around it and stuff. Some pretty sights. So we're kind of exploring the map and showing you all the... So we can see Carnos spawn around here if you're interested in taming Carnos for whatever reason. They can be okay cave delvers. They do a decent amount of damage and you can heal them with meat. Baryonyxes can fill that row too, but you have to heal them with fish. Kind of a pain sometimes. Alright, this is kind of cool. It's like a little cherry blossom type area. Explore the map, and there's one of the relics there. There's a couple of videos out that have show you where all the relics are located if you're interested in those. Or am I saying that wrong? Not relics, what, rune stones, something like that. There's three different names that are all almost the same. So I get them all mixed up, but yeah. There's the Microraptor, spawns in the Redwoods, to be expected. Or is that the Archaeopteryx? Let's get in close and find out. I think that might be the Archaeopteryx, actually. I think that was the Archaeopteryx. Microraptors look a little different. They should be in the Redwoods as well. And there, I know some people asked about Dimorphodons. There they are. There's quite a few in the Redwoods. I know they spawn in other places on the map as well. So we'll go through that quickly too. I guess quickly is the relative term. I don't see the maywings. I know the maywings are supposed to be in the Redwoods. We've had tribe members come over here and tame them. I haven't actually had a whole lot of time to play and explore this game. I've been mostly, doing my job and making videos as well. So this is kind of going to be a nice little experience for me as well, going through here and seeing where all the tames are at. Like I said, some stuff I'm missing, like the maywings weren't down there, but that's where they're supposed to be at, or at least some of them. We have terror birds. They may be sharing spawn zones with some other stuff, so we need to kill some other stuff. Cool thing is, we can always double check that, right? We can just activate this here, and we can look for maywings. It's not okay. Well, that search feature is not great, but we can just scroll down, and I'll probably just cut to where I find the maywings. Okay, and there's the maywings. Click on them. Let's see where they're located. Maywings all around me. We just haven't seen them yet. Okay, they're all around the Redwoods here, though. Alright. So that's how that works. So I can make a video of just showing you all the spawn zones on that, too, if you want. If you think that would be better. It doesn't really tell you which region they're in, though. If they're in a cave or if they're in the another realm. Alright, so in the North Redwoods here, we got some rhinos. If you want to tame some rhinos, some wolves. The green obby here. I guess I should let you know, Megatheriums. Oh, and there's some maywings. So, they're all around the Redwoods, not just around the pond. So we have, there we go, maywings, the Diplos. Pile a bunch of players on those and go running by people's bases, shooting at them with pistols just to mess with them. It's fun. Scares them, you know, makes them panic for a little bit. It doesn't really do anything to harm, but it's pretty funny. Alright, oh, and there we go. We got the giant monkeys here, Gigapithecus or something like that. These guys are really cool. I like these guys. They're not super useful for a whole lot, but I like to tame them anyway. They will collect fiber for you passively though. You can create passive farms if you're on a server that, you know, that's doable on. Unfortunately, I play a lot of PvP, so you set stuff with the passive collect and somebody comes by and just kills it. So yeah, there we go. We got a Thyla already, and this one's not in the tree, but this tells you the Thylas are in the Redwoods. A lot of times, sometimes you'll find them out of the trees on the ground because they've chased something down, another player, other animals, whatever. But you gotta keep an eye out for them on the sides of the trees as you're going through the Redwoods. You don't want to get tackled, get killed. Okay, yeah, and of course RG spawn in the Redwoods. RGs kind of spawn all over Fjordur, which is nice. I like RG, so having a lot of places to go tame them without, you know, necessarily having to deal with players trying to kill you while you're taming them because they don't necessarily know where you are. That's nice. You got some Gallimimus here. If you ever want to tame Gallimimus for whatever reason, they run really fast, and you can put the player on the back and shoot. But they have low hit points, so I don't know. You can kind of use them to kite Gigas and tame Gigas. I've seen people do that. It's kind of funny to watch. When you can just, you know, grapple to the bottom of a Pterodon and stay in the air above the Giga and do it that way, or just trap the Giga, which is even easier. So, hey, if it's fun, do it, right? Who cares? That's what the game's about, having fun. Alright, and let's see, what is that? Is that another Iguanodon, or is that another Gallimimus? That's another Gallimimus. Okay. They look kind of similar from the air here. Alright, we got some Kintros in the Redwoods. We got some Stegosauruses. These things, I don't know about the Kintros, but I've seen Stegos all over Fjordur as well. So you can tame them everywhere. And if you're looking for the tech version of the dinosaurs, if they do spawn on the map, they will spawn wherever a Stego usually spawns, or, you know, Rex, whatever. They use the same spawn area, so you may just have to kill the non-tech versions to get the tech versions to spawn. You may have to do it a lot. Then again, tech versions may not spawn. I don't know. I haven't actually seen any tech dinos on. Oh, and there we go. Never mind, changed. There it is, right? Like I said, I haven't done a whole lot of playing and exploring. I got to do a little bit on day one with the tribe, but not much since then. Tamed some anglers in the ocean. That's about my experience here, other than what I've been doing on videos for you guys. So we got the tech Stegos. We got some more Pterodons. There it is, the Calicotherium, if you like those. There's bugs. Can't really tame those without a mod. These guys are great. Feed them beer to tame them, and they're like little catapults. They throw rocks and stuff at targets. It takes forever to destroy your wood structure with them, though. Wasn't as fun as I thought it was going to be the first time I tamed one and raided with it. Alright, let's see. This is another Diplo. Set out over this water and see what we can see here. Anything to tame here? And for whatever reason, the Castordeus, or the beavers, whatever you want to call them, they don't tend to spawn on what's considered Midgar, right? They spawn in the other realms. So we'll go to the other realms as well and show you what spawns there. So a whole bunch of stuff that spawns in the other realms. Great place to go tame them. Another cool thing about Fjordur is the teleportation zones, right? Oh, we got some fighting going on over here. What do we got? Island and an Anki versus a Carno. we got Rexes spawning in the Redwoods as well. There we go. And some those the Panthers there. Yeah, I forget what they're called, but yeah, the Panthers is what I call them anyway. Saber-tooths. Got some Saber-tooths and some Scorpions. It used to be more important to know about all these dinosaurs before Kibble. And if you're one that likes to tame lots of dinosaurs, then of course you want to know where these guys are at. So keep the coordinates there on the right side of the screen. Some more RGs. Before, you would need to tame like a couple of everything to get their eggs, so you could tame the next thing, like Rexus, and you did Scorpion Kibble, you know, stuff like that. Specific Kibble for a specific dinosaur, and it was insane because you had to have all the dinosaurs and caused a lot of server lag because everybody was taming all these things for. So the new Kibble system's great. Something we've been requesting for a while. I'm glad they came out with it. All right, moving out of the Redwoods, heading into this area here. Right, and we should probably go from here. Just, you know, we'll cover the north part of this map, and then we'll head down into the south areas. A lot of stuff in caves can't be tamed, so we probably won't go into caves for this. We know there's bats are in specific caves that Desimotus, so... Alright. And of course, you know, there's been glitches where you could tame stuff in caves, so you weren't supposed to be able to tame, and a lot of people got some high-level dinos, but those glitches are supposedly fixed. If not, take advantage of those. Alright, we got some nice looking pterodons here. Terror birds are out, this is just right outside the Redwoods though, so of course we're gonna have a lot of Redwood spawns here that wandered out or just share the spawn zone. Again, I don't see any Castordus because I don't think they spawn here. And there we go, we got Pararacer spawns if you're looking for Pararacers. We got some Brontos. Alright, let's head forward here. Oh, and then we have tropes. Alright, now these tropes spawn in quite a few places on this map, but this is apparently one of the areas, so keep that in mind. If you're looking for tropes, you can come to this region. Another thing that's weird about this map are Spino spawns. They don't typically spawn necessarily where water is, like normal. I've had them spawning on mountains and in weird places where there's no fish. So, yeah, they share spawns with other things. So if you don't have Spinos on your map, now maybe why. You may have to kill a bunch of stuff in the weird areas where they spawn. So of course, this is the mountains region, so of course we have Ankylos. We're going to be up here, Gallimimus, Pterodon. It's cool they kept the drops for this map as well. That's nice. Oh, there we go. We have, up in the mountains, we have a moose. And if you don't know, I like to ride moose in boss fights. Fun. Anyway, they're useful for getting thatch if you don't have a grinder. Yeah, still the Redwoods there, so it's still going to be a lot of the Redwood spawns we've already looked at. Okay, we got Argies up in the mountains. Typical. Alright, so I've been kind of exploring around this mountain here in the middle of this map and going all around and down to kind of south a little bit to see if there's any new spawns or anything we haven't shown you already. Not really. Typical spawns in this area. The bear. I don't think we've seen the dire bear yet, so here's kind of a region where dire bears can spawn. Alright, and we'll head back north a little bit and check out north of the mountain as well. And there's, oh, yeah, there's quite a few dire bears, and maybe even, hey, it's a cave. I don't think I've seen this cave yet. Is this like a dire bear cave? Looks kind of like having bones in it. Hey, this is where they eat their prey. Drag the Brontos in here and devour them. Alright, yeah, it's just a shallow cave, some rocks. Let's punch through these rocks and see if there's anything behind them. Sometimes there's hidden little... always behind these things. You know, not break these rocks. Alright, so no hidden rooms, just another one of those shallow cave, mini shallow caves that are around the map. That's unfortunate because it's probably 6 times damage in there too, even though it's not really that strong. Alright, and let's see. Okay, so if you come up to the north in this region here, right, we got tropes, stegos, pterodons, just the typical stuff we already seen. Just so you know, it's in this area as well. Looking for it, you know, the Alpha Rex is eating everything. So watch out for all the alphas on this map. There are a lot of them because you got to farm them up to fight the mini bosses, so there needs to be a lot, right? Great place to level up your chibis too while you're at it. Alright, we found an iguanodon spawn. I know iguanodons are very useful, so you want to know it's around 8.6, 57.6. The north, under my fingers on the maps. That's super useful, but yeah. Oh, here we go. We got some Allosaurus. Okay, yeah, we got raptors in this area here as well. Looks like there's some honey, so that's good to know. There's a honey spot for you. I haven't seen a whole lot of raptors yet, so yeah, I was surprised. I hadn't seen them yet, so there they are. We have some raptors. Oh, we got a snow owl. I'm not sure if it spawns here or if it's just ended up coming here while hunting stuff. And there were some chops in the here's some cinema chops swimming down there. There were a few in the Redwoods as well. I don't know if you saw them on the screen or not earlier. I didn't mention their name. Yeah, we got snow owl. Well, there's some packies down there if you like packies. I think their headbutt flies torpor can be fun, especially for memeing around against bobs. Right, go headbutt a bob on the beach. Oh, we got another snow owl, so yeah, this is kind of the area. Alright, so we got snow owls here. I know they spawn in other places, but oh, that snow owl's probably going to come after me. Yeah, oh well. That's fine. Be kind of annoying on the camera a little bit, but we'll get away from it in a minute. And like I said, we spotted some allosaurs back here, so we'll check them out. What is that? Is that... There we go. There's another Dimorphodon. So if you're looking for other Dimorphodon areas besides the Redwoods, you can get some here at 10.9 and 54.8.4. If you've mentioned in my previous video where stuff is at, I've tried to go back through and find them for you and give you the coordinates, but we'll go ahead and try and mention them in this video as well as we go through here. Go wasting a while. He's just gonna follow me. Alright, I'll have to fly real fast soon, but I saw some allosaurs right here. Did wander off to go hunt something? Probably. We know allosaurs spawn right here as well. We're still just along the north area. Midgard's not a huge map, so it wouldn't take long to get from this beach down to, you know, up over to the south area. That thing is still following me. Alright, let's go through the tree. Yeah, we got some more Dimorphodons. There's the Carno. There's another rune. Where did the allosaurs go? Well, we saw them. I should have run over and looked at them real quick. Well, now we're in this kind of area, so we're starting to turn orange. We got a Rex down there fighting a Kintro. Now they've reduced that. Used to, that Kintro probably would have killed that Rex, but they've reduced the Kintro reflect damage, so now the Rex can kill him. Oh, we've got definitely a decent amount of Anki spawning in this area, so it's another good area for Ankies. So if you're looking for Ankies, with Stegos, RGs, of course. Alright, and let's move on. Alright, we've come across mammoths. So if you're needing mammoths, because, you know, they give dinosaurs infinite stam as long as you're playing the drums, which is really nice. It's crazy. You have these guys following an old school Titanosaur, and that Titanosaur can sprint and stomp and whatever it needs to do. Never run out of stamina. It's great. It's great combined with the villains as well. I don't know. I think you can pop these on the back of a Quetzal. I haven't tried. Like, you have a Quetzal that never runs out of stamina sitting on the back. The player sitting on the back. So you just fly all you want along the skybox up there, so no one sees where you're going while you're transporting stuff. And now we're getting into the kind of code area there in the north. You can see where it says me. I'm a little bit south of where it says me. We're here at 540. And we're starting to see the code dinosaurs. What you would expect, right? You know, more moose, like Megalosaurus or something. I don't know. I'm not great at pronouncing dinosaur names. Anyway, there's the rhinos. If you're looking for rhinos to make great boss fighters, if you have a tribe that can all ride, you know, with like 6 to 10 people that can ride rhinos into that boss fight. We got the Ankylos and the Sabertooths again. And hey, we have this cool little structure here. Looks like a house built into the rocks. I know we're here looking for animals, so why don't we go ahead and explore, see what this is. Be something neat in here. Be a trap that goes off and shoots us. Who knows? The map up so we can actually see. It's a cool little hearth there. Roots growing through. Yeah. Oh, and this goes down into a cave. Oh, okay. I know what this is. Alright, yeah, we're not going to go in there. Yeah, cave dinos are generally not tameable, so if they are tameable, sometimes when the maps first come out, wildcard forgets that that's a rule they have, and you can tame them for a little bit until they fix that. So yeah, you might be able to go in there and tame stuff, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to show you stuff that will work even after patches, so let's move along. And of course, being in the north, you know, more mammoths, rhinos, brontos, moose, ankylos, RGs, typical stuff. Alright, let's head to the next area. Oh, if you're interested in Calicotherians, they're here as well. And you just want to be the north without direwolves, right? So this is where you can find some direwolves as well. Keep in mind, if you can't find them, then, you know, you'll have to kill stuff. Yeah, and there we go, we got a Yeti. Yetis are in the north. And let's turn the lights back on so we can see. Alright, and then, of course, Fjord hawks can be found all around this region. I'm not sure we're not seeing it yet. I know they're definitely down in that valley and all along the cliff. They're right there in front of us. We'll head over there and check it out. And for some reason, we have turtles, or whatever you say, turtles spawning in the north. We got some Fiomas up here. Fiomas are actually a good dinosaur to tame if you need to make fertilizer pretty quick. You can turn their poop into fertilizer. Of course, there's a trick with fertilizer in the toilet. You don't really need fiomas anymore if you can do that. But if you prefer to passively make fertilizer, fiomas and dung beetles combined are great. Alright, and let's see, where are the Fjordhawks? They should be all around this area. Usually there's a bunch right in here, all through this little strip in this area here. I know you can sometimes find them in the south of the map on the other island, but usually those are glitched out and you can't tame them. I don't know why. Possibly that'll get fixed, or they were not supposed to be in that area. Maybe somebody dragged them down there when I found them. But let's see. That's another thing. If Fjordhawk is failed taming, it might not be tameable. It might just freak out and do weird things. Some of these Fjordhawks might be dead. They do attack dinosaurs on their own. Look at those ankylos fighting. Like Delos. So you got Delos spawning in here if you're looking for Delos, although they kind of spawn everywhere. Some more Calicotheriums. And we got the mammoths in this area as well. Which is weird, as Fjordhawks don't really spawn near their favored food. I did make a video about how to tame them and where you can kind of find them. Should be all in here. Let's go ahead and see where they're at, though. We want to show those. Okay, for whatever reason, there are no Fjordhawks spawned on this map right now. They do spawn, so we probably have to kill some stuff in this area to get them to spawn. So we'll go ahead and exit this. Oh, and there one is. So it's not the best thing, or maybe that one just spawned after I did the search, but let's try again and see if this thing's messed up. That's weird, it's showing no Fjordhawks. So some dinosaurs may not show up on it, and it is what it is. But there's one right there, trying to follow me, so there we go. Our Fjordhawks. Alright, as we explored all around the area there north of here, not a whole lot of anything new, really. We do have Triceratops around here, Barosaurs, and you can find some tropes in this area. Not tropes, Tapajaharas. Sorry, I may even pronounce that wrong, but some flying jellyfish. Normal stuff. Oh, there is a trope in this area as well. Okay. And then, of course, all of those ice mountains. We've already seen all the dinosaurs spawn there. And there we go. There's a Quetzal. Quetzals kind of spawn all around. And the Quetzal spawn map is huge on this. So, I think they follow the rules like other maps. Only 3 will exist at a time. Right, and I was mentioning Fjordhawks just a moment ago when I was over at the other part. They are weird. I'm trying to figure out how to actually get 100% taming effectiveness on them, or close to it. I know you can't get 100% with any dinosaur unless you have unless multipliers are really going, but alright, let's head to the next area. So some of you may be wondering where Feroxes are. If you haven't seen the videos to show you where they are yet, they're in this area here inside this cave. We'll go in here and show you. Currently, or recently, I don't know if it's still a thing, you can find level 3, 400 Feroxes in here and tame them. Get some decent stats off of them, and then breed them with lower level Feroxes to put the stats in them so you can actually, level them up without them getting deleted. Alright, so we'll go in here. There's a few things in this cave. I don't think any of it's tameable, but who knows. There's dire bears, wolves in here, as well as Feroxes. And we see the Feroxes. Yeah, there they are. These little guys here. You can see them in here. Yeah, there's a few. That one's... so you have to come in here and with something that can kill these like 200 and 300 level dire bears and wolves. There's some salmon in here if you need some prime fish meat. Probably high level salmons as well. Let's go ahead and check that out. I don't think the level really matters on salmon, but there's a lot of them, so you can probably get a lot of prime meat in here. The level only matters for how long it takes to kill them. 140, 95, not too bad. Am I running underwater? Oh, that's cool. A few pearls. Are these black pearls? No. Okay, it's just dark. Not a whole lot of pearls. Probably not worth coming to this cave for pearls, but a few feroxes, kill them off, away from the respawn. You may get higher levels. We got bears. I don't think you can tame these guys, but we see their level. Oh, wow, these aren't that high level. Oh, that one is 200. What level is that? 120. Yeah. They're not supposed to be tameable, but I mean, give it a shot if you want. They might be. So, okay, as we moved across the south here, along this edge here, we ran into, you know, the typical things: Gallimimuses, Calicotheriums, Stegos, more Stegos. Alright, and you got some pterodons around here. One thing we did find, this might be new, is the Equus. I have an Equus down here. Oh, my tech suits. I think someone got them. Okay, thanks God, one flying is going on. There we go. We got some Equus down here. So if you're looking for those, this is kind of a region that will have the Equus in them. Of course, I think over here in the south that we're heading to now, that we didn't explore earlier, is going to have some as well, which I think the Andrewsarchuses are there as well. You can also find Andrewsarchuses in other regions. One of the better ones, or realms, sorry, not regions. One of the better realms to tame them in is supposed to be, oh, what's it called? Asgard, I think. Well, the one that's all brown. Alright, we got some, oh, here we go, some more Carbonesis, or turtles, whatever. We got some more turtles. We're going to tame them. Let's put this map away. We got some more Carnos here. If people are building the right host, turtles might be the way to soak. If they have players only turrets, of course, you can cheese through their turrets and take their base pretty easily. And Brontos. Okay. So we're gonna head to the next area, see if I'll quickly explore this, see if we find anything more unique. I don't want to, you know, spend your whole time watching me fly over these areas looking for dinosaurs, especially ones we've already seen. Alright, so we've come across some new dinosaurs in this area here. We got the Pachyrhino now. I know we found some Pachys earlier, but these are the Pachyrhinos. These guys can, I believe they breathe out a smoke thing out of their nose that gets rid of stamina. Not 100% sure on that, but I think that's it. I haven't ever really used them, so, or seen anybody use them. With some more Carnos and Stegos. Looks like a decent area to get Stegos in. If you're looking to get some levels going and kill them, probably get more Stegos to spawn faster. Parasaurs, Brontos. Got some more of those relics there, runes, whatever you want to call them, and whatever they're called. The pterodons, Triceratops. Alright, and we're getting closer to the Metal Mountain there. And one thing to notice is that Metal Mountain, if you're flying at it, to the left of it is the cave. There's a cave right around the backside of it there, on the left side, that has a bunch of different kind of thank you names in it. But to the left here of it, you go right into there, is going to be a cave. I believe it's right in front of us, actually. Let's fly over there and show you. It's going to be the round teleportation cave. They finally fixed it on single player where you can teleport to the other realms now by holding down the R button. I believe it's X with a controller. Yeah. So yeah, it's right here. The only way to know where it is without having to constantly look at your map and find the coordinates is to just find that mountain and swing to the left. Alright. Well, let's continue looking for dinosaurs. Alright, and if you're curious, here's one of the villages with vegetable farm. You can come here and get yourself some vegetables. I believe there were supposedly only 2 on the map. I'm not sure. Was it 31, 57? I know there's another one in the south. I think? Yeah, those might be the only 2. Alright, if there's more, I'm not sure. We'll see if we find them as we go. Alright, here we are. We've run into our first Therizino right near that vegetable farm. So that's really nice. Therizinos are really good dinosaurs, great for boss fighting. Oh, and there's an Oviraptor. We hadn't run into one of those yet. There probably are some Oviraptors all around the beaches as well. But as you can see, this is a Therizino spawn zone. You have to kill other things in this area to get them to spawn. Alright, and there's also Deinonychus around here, so there's probably going to be some Deinonychus nests. And yeah, this is like the area they're in. There's a little canyon near here, I believe, that has Deinonychus nests in it. I fly over it all. I see it, I'm not sure where I'm at. There's Kintros. Doeds in this region, more packies. Right, if you're wanting to tame some Kentros, I would like to use them for base defense. We got more Rexes here. And more, what is that? That's a mountain lion there. Not mountain lion, whatever, saber-tooth. Right, Brontos. Diplo. I like Diplos, Stegos. You have all these in the area, and it's also where you can get some Deinonychus eggs. And if you don't know the trick about Deinonychus eggs, if there's no other players in the area, you can get them, de-render them, and they'll come back. So you can potentially get lots of eggs that way to help you with the kibble. And there we go. That's some more Dimorphodons for those of you that were looking for Dimorphodons. Right, and this is a little canyon here. I haven't tested if they do that on this map, the Deinonychus eggs. They do it on Valgero. So, yeah. There'll also be a way of getting lots of high-level eggs as well. We have Hyenodons, for those of you that like to get Hyenodons with the meat packs and store your prime meat in them while taming. Right, so there they are. And of course, you know, Argies. They're going to follow me around now for a while. Scorpions. You can kind of see. And this area here, we're still near the Goat Mountain. Some more Stegos and Pterodons. More Brontos. Gallimimus. One of the Gallimimus are everywhere. I need to kill some of those off to get some more spawns going. Alright, let's go ahead and explore some more and see what else we can find. Right in here we found some honey on the ground. No really new dinosaurs in this area yet. We're still exploring. But as you can see, there's quite a few dinosaurs around here. Stuff we've already seen. Yeah, we can come here and tame some stuff as well. Raptors, things like that. Alright, let's move on. Right, and here's another area with Deinonychus eggs. You can tame some Carnos. I'm not sure why that one's glowing red. Oh, those are Allosaurs, aren't they? Those aren't Carnos. Yeah, Allosaurs are in this area. If you're looking for Deinonychus eggs and Allosaurs, they're all right here. And this little canyon. Allosaur spawn. We found a spawn up north as well. They kind of ran off. Seems Allosaurs are kind of spread out. Their spawn zones are spread out and shared with other things, so it may be hard to get them. There's a giant beavers dam in there, but no beavers. If you're needing some paste, there's some paste. We got Fiomas around here. And just to give you an idea where we are right currently, we're kind of in the middle of those little pond region right there. Andrewsarchus should be north of us. It looks like, oh, is that another giant beaver dam? Looks like they put some more giant beaver dams on the map, so that's cool. So there's some giant beaver dams there. I know you're here for dinosaurs, but maybe that'll help since we spotted them. Might as well tell you. Alright, and of course dinosaurs we've already seen before. More beaver dams. Wow, that direction. So that's really neat. And they're giant beaver dams that you don't have to fight with beavers when you take them. So that's nice. Alright. Okay, and as we head north here a little bit into this little south region we hadn't explored yet, just south of the Redwoods. Of course we have more raptors, diplos, scorpions, Argies, but then we have the Andrewsarchus. This is where they're at, but unfortunately we have alpha spawning here constantly. And we got another Rex. If you're looking for Rexes, there's another area with Rexes. As you can see, one of my gates from where I was testing, if you could trap an Andrewsarchus and tame it, you cannot. It realizes and doesn't like it, so yeah. That might actually be blocking some spawns, but all this stuff is what spawns here. Is that another Calico there? No, what is that? No, it's an Andrewsarchus. Okay. That's a red one. That's cool. Maybe the summer event colors are going right now. I'm not sure. Alright. And put that map away. It's blocking all of the screen here. Yeah, we got Andrewsarchus and Rex in this area. And we'll see what's in the other realms as well. Oh, here's some more Deinonychus nests. Looks like there's maybe just one. No, I say that. And then right down there are two more. So this area has Deinonychus in it as well. Go ahead and get a good look. Alright, and let's see where we've covered almost all of this map. I'm going to get the south little tip of this and see what's there. I don't imagine there's anything new. And then we'll head over to the volcano area. Alright. Okay, we have griffins. We have griffins spawning in this area here. Looks like a little tiny little area for griffins to spawn in. We only have a few. We probably have to kill whatever's in this area if you don't see griffins to get the griffins to spawn. And just north of here a little bit with some more ankylospawns if you're looking for ankylosauruses. I'm sure by now everybody, I mean, the map's been out for a few weeks. So Griffin's up there. Everybody probably already has the tames they need, but yeah. If not, this is where you can find some. Alright, let's head down to this area. Just so you know, there's a cave here, which we probably should go in, actually, and show you, because there's some things that people have been requesting in there in this cave. This is... some people call this an aberration cave. This is actually more like a lunar cave on Genesis, but without the lack of gravity. But you have a lot of the Genesis plants in here, where you can get crystals by tail whipping with a Bronto or whatever, or wood from all these. So the Bronto fills up fast, though. When you do that, it gets overweight. You can come in here and tame a few things. We have the Ravagers, right? And that's why, I mean, it glows like the aberration zone, right? And it's got some aberration stuff in it, so it would be easy to call this an aberration cave, but it also has a lot of stuff from Genesis 1 lunar biome in it as well, which has a lot of stuff from aberration, so it's all kind of the same thing. Alright, we got glow bugs in here, we got glow pets, we have row rats, Ravagers. This is also the cave where you can go get nameless venom if you're needing that, although I haven't seen, I guess if you need the nameless venom to heal your rock drakes, but I haven't really seen any reapers on this map, but I'm not sure they're allowed on the map yet. Okay, and of course we got a chest in here. You can grab that and get some special stuff out of it. More Ravagers, but what we need is what I'm really here to show you is what's in the back of this cave. Let's see if it's still in this cave, or if it's dead. Maybe dead. I'll still show you the area. Nope, there it is. I got stuck on the plant. Alright, we have crabs. Crabs spawn near this water source here. This is the kind of an okay area to go get crabs in. There's some more spots where crabs spawn. We can show you those. What is going on here? The fish jumping out of the water, it looks like, or spawning out of the water. Alright, yeah. But yeah, the crabs are in this area. It's also a boss fight arena, right? I believe this is where you fight the brood mother. That's in the back, the very back of this cave. Cave's not too dangerous and it's not too bad. If you're on PvP, this cave's probably blocked off. And yeah, look there. Spinos spawn in this cave as well. So if you're looking for Spinos, they're in here. Spinos spawn on top of ice mountains too, which is really weird. So we got an Arthropora. I don't know how much of this stuff in here is actually tameable. These shouldn't be, usually if they have normal levels, they're probably tameable, especially since this isn't like a cave. This is something a little different. Let's see. It's level 20 Spino. Oh yeah, so we can find aberrant Spinos. So find aberrant creatures in here. So yeah, definitely call this an aberrant cave, I guess. Level 95, yeah. So most of the stuff in here should be tameable if it can be tamed. Look at that, we got another Spino. That's always just full of them. So if you're looking for Spinos and you have access to the cave, it's not blocked, you can come through here and just kill everything in here to get more Spinos to spawn. And crabs. Until you get the level you want. So on the way to the volcano, I thought I'd show you this little swamp island here. And stuff you can spawn in it. Let's go ahead and show you where this is. On the map, little island out here. Bar, it was the east side of the map, 61, 62, 95-ish. Right, and around on this map you can find a few different dinosaurs. We're going to start here with the trikes. We got trikes and delos. They're pretty typical. And then we'll explore around. And see, there's a few cool things on this little island here. No, it's not the swamp island, is it? Okay, well, sorry, this is not the swamp island. This is the little island. We have a couple of them spread throughout. The swamp island is on the west side. But this is a cool, I guess you call this like a pine forest island or something. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah. We got parasaurs, trikes, pterodons, delos. Just some normal woodsy stuff in here. Carbon. The turtles. And we have a little cool house. There might be something in the house, maybe not. Listros. There we go, we've seen some listros. I think listros spawn all around on the beaches, so I'm not too worried about those if you're looking for them. And yeah, nothing in the house. We'll probably hit these barrels and get some supplies out of them. It's really dinosaurs, but yeah, there we go. So yeah, you can come get some supplies at this house if you happen to be on this island. Not a whole lot on the island resource-wise. Probably not a great place to build. Boats can come right up to it and you use bobs. And there's another one of those runes down there. Alright, so now we're gonna head across to the volcano. Okay, so now we're at the volcano here on the southeastern side of the map. Right on the over there on the far east side of it is where the Lunar cave is. I believe I have a showcase video that kind of shows you where to go to get in there. Alright, and here's where we're going to find things like desert dinosaurs and volcano dinosaurs and the different cool stuff. And maybe some X dinosaurs. So we have the thorny dragon. I believe I have a tips and tricks video out that shows you that there's death worm horns out here as well. If you're needing those to tame yourself some mantises. Alright, and we have some cool doeds out here. I believe there's Carnos and Allosaurs out here, maybe X versions. So yeah, there's a Rex. Gigas are out here. I believe I showed you Giga spawns in my previous video, but yeah. Gigas, oh, that's what I missed on the top there. It wasn't spawning for some reason. But if you see between like 30 and 40 and 80 and 90 in that square there, there should be some Gigas in that area. Or 8 Giga spawn, and then let's see. Stegos, Rex is out here. What do you expect from a volcano island? The red obbies out here. And there we go. I believe that's an X variant dino down there. Let's just go down. Oh, you ate it. Oh well. I believe that was an X variant Ankylosaurus if you're interested in the X variant dinos. This island should have mantises and volanosaurs on it as well, but again, there's a whole lot of stuff that shares very few spawn zones, so you're gonna have to kill things and kill things and kill things to get what you want to spawn. As we go around the volcano, we find scorpions and more doeds, little things like that. See, Gallimimus are out here as well. They're everywhere. Those little creatures with the fins on the back of them. I'm sorry, I do not know every single name of every single dinosaur in this game. Especially ones that I never tamed and don't find any usefulness with. So yeah, sorry if I don't know their names, but that's where you find those dinosaurs. And I'm sure there's other areas for those as well. You got Kentros out here. You know, you have your pick where you want to go tame a lot of these dinosaurs since they are spawning in a lot of areas, which is, but they're also taking up spawn regions. I don't know that are shared with other creatures. So there's that. And then we have the extra Triceratops. Make sure I'm right on that. I believe the ones that look like lava are X variants, but which is really cool. I like the lava. Yeah, the X variants. What is that? Is that an X variant Allosaur there? So yeah, if you like the X variant Allosaurs, you can get them here as well on this volcano island. So you got some cool looking creatures out here. There's also a cave on this island where you can tame Desmodus. And there's also a cave where you can get Magmasaur eggs. I'll show you the entrances to those as well. We have some more Stegos out here. And what you expect to find in a volcano area, we got here we got Ark Fjordur. There should be mantises out here. You may have to kill stuff to get them to spawn. Oh, there we go. We got Titan boas. If you like to tame those or just eat them for meat, they give a lot of meat. Now here we go. Here's a scar. And this is not a wyvern scar anymore. It may have been, or maybe it is. Oh, it is. Right. Don't know why I thought that. Anyway, at the end of this wyvern scar is Magmasaur eggs. Yeah, right here. I'm going to show you where we are on the map. It'll show up. There we go. Yeah, this is the entrance to the Magmasaur cave. I'll do a quick jump in there, show you what it looks like. I'm sure you've already seen it, but we'll do that real quick and then get out. Alright, so we're down in the Magmasaur cave. Of course, we got magmas in here, so you have to watch out for them. Come in here and out on Desmodus. You can sneak around pretty easily. Go down there and steal their eggs. Wait for them to come back and steal some more. The Desmodus invisibilities are really nice in here. Very careful though, because they can still kill you. You got black pearls down there. You can come in here and kill them all as well if you have good gigas or golems or whatever you kill them with. Feroxes. Make sure if you're using Feroxes for combat, you're putting good helmets on them. That helps a lot. And when we leave the cave, of course, we're in the Fire Wyvern Scar, right? So let's look around and may see if we can get eggs. We're not in here. Of course, the Fire Wyvern's going to want to fight me. So we'll just kind of cruise through here and see. There should be some wyvern nests in here. It looks like there's spots for them. The eggs may not have spawned from server yet. I believe you can get all of the wyverns in their respective area scars. Oh yeah, there's a fire wyvern egg right there. So this is the fire wyvern area. If you enjoy fire wyverns, this is where you can go to get some. Of course, they're all angry at me. Need to get out of here. But yeah, this is where you go to get your fire wyvern eggs. There's lightning and ice on the map as well. I'm not sure about poison. We'll see. Okay, now this is the cave entrance. Right here next to this lava coming off the mountain, and this archway if you're trying to get oriented on where you can go. We have a lava like river going down here, down to the scar. This is just above the Magmasaur cave. These are the coordinates, 90.8, 77.2, and of course this is where we're at on the map. This is where you can go and tame some Desmodus, and they're right, like right in the entrance, which is really nice. They spread out throughout this cave as well. But yeah, you can go in here. There's bats, so you watch out for those. Don't get mega rabies. We should be able to see some. We'll just kind of jump in and out real quick. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, there's quite a few Desmodus just hanging out right there. I found a 150 right in this doorway before. All right, let go. We know you're here. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and head out of this cave now and check some other stuff. Alright, as we explored around Lava Island, didn't really see too much different than what we've already shown you. So we're at now. This is around where the Giga should spawn. Giga's not here right now. I'll probably have to kill some stuff to get him to spawn. We got a Magmasaur out here, so watch for that. Kentros, Doeds, more X-Strikes. So a bunch of X-Dinosaurs all around out here. We got some, nope, there we go. We got some Dimorphodons if you're looking for another area for that. And this oil field is also around where a couple of Volanosaurs spawn, so you kind of got to kill things in this area, get the Volanosaurs spawn. We got Rexes spawning out here in this oil field as well, which is also where, like I said, the horns are, the thorn horns for taming the mantises. We haven't seen any mantises out here, which is unfortunate. I'm pretty sure this is where you go to tame them. If we see mantises in other areas, we'll check those out too, but they may have to just kill a bunch of stuff out here to get them to spawn. Alright, so we're going to move on from this island here, the lava island, to that across there, which I think might be called Vardy Land, or maybe not. It's like Vanaland, Vardy Land, and Valheim. That's all. So yeah, you can just spawn in the different regions here, what they're called that way. I just always forget. Yeah, we're going to head over there. Okay, so on our way there, we're stopped at one of the islands that are, around the map here. Just see what's on the island. It's a kind of a small island, not much. We got a forest, typical dinosaurs you expect in the forest. Parasaurs, turtles, and pterodons. We also have the annoying birds that steal your stuff, like the itchies, something or another. Anyway, they spawn out here. Hate those things. Dodos. These things are worse than pegos. They steal your stuff and they tear it up. You don't get it back. So that's annoying. Sometimes they knock weapons out of your hands, but they steal something out of your inventory. Yeah, it's gone. We got my shops out here. Yeah, nothing too special, but pretty. If you want to spawn, if you want to tame any of these dinosaurs, this is a great spot to come do it. Not a whole lot of enemies here. You just got to get rid of those flying, stealing birds. And we'll go over to the next little island. Now we got some tech parasaurs. If you're looking for that, bring a chainsaw, get yourself some electronics. Let's zoom over to this across the little water here. And yeah, you should let me know in the comments what water dinosaurs you're interested in. This video is going to be really long. I'm not sure if I should do water dinosaurs separate. The water realm is, as you can see, huge. It's a lot to explore. Alright, let's see. Nothing new on this island. It was just some turtles. Alright, let's head on. Alright, so as we head over to this from that little island, over to this new region, we got some more floating jellyfish. It's great. Fly around, look for these jellyfish, bite them with a dragon, whatever flower you're on, really. And get yourself, some substrate and stuff and toxins. Maybe not. Anyway, yeah, whatever jellyfish drop. Get those. It's really easy. You don't have to kill the jellyfish, you don't have to risk anything, you just got some floating free resources. So, alright, let's see. As we get here, we already see an iguanodon and a parasaur together, fighting something. Probably Delos. Oh, we got a Rex. There we go. No, a Rex spawns out here. Rexes kind of spawn all over this map. You just got to kill stuff to get them to spawn. Well, that's kind of nice, because Rexes are great for boss fighting. And of course, you're gonna tame up the Rex stats. It's really hard to get a good one to spawn, one with good stats. So you're gonna tame a bunch of those if you want good boss fighter stats. More turtles, parasaurs. We got some metal, pterodons. So this is kind of where we're getting into this little island over here. Brontosaurus. As you can see, a lot of the same stuff spawns all over the map, so you can kind of choose the region you want to tame in. Whatever is probably closer to the area you want to live in. Or maybe not, maybe you want to tame far away from where you live so players don't know where you live. This Brontosaurus spawned in the mesh, he's stuck, easy tame. We got some Equus here. That's probably the most Equus I've seen in one place so far. So this is where you want to go get yourself a horse. And alright, let's continue on. I'm pretty sure I've seen some like allosaur traps down in this river here on official servers, so maybe there's some allosaurs. There's some biomas spawning in this area, so you might be able to get some biomas. There's supposed to be fjord hawks in this area. I have seen them. I don't know why they wild fjord hawks are here. I thought they only spawned in that north region, but there may be some on this little island as well. Well, an island, I guess. It may be a continent. Ark. It's surrounded by water. Water on the outside, so it's kind of like a large island here. Yeah, I don't see any allosaurs down here. Maybe someone kited something down here. I've seen an allosaur trap in this, so see if we can spot some allosaurs in the area or not. We have a Therizino. So we got some more Therizino spawns in this area. And so far, Therizino's been pretty rare spawns. Oh, that was Packy. Okay, we flew over Packy. Big deal there. We got there's an Oviraptor as well. Let's get a closer look, make sure. No, that's a Trudon. No, it's an Oviraptor. Okay. They got similar animations from a distance. Alright. Okay, so they have added Custodians to the map. Alright, not just on the other realms. We have some here on Midgar. And look at this. This is a great spot to get some base. Look at that. We have a couple of large beaver dams, along with a lot of little beaver dams. And we got a bunch of Custodians there, so you don't have to travel to one of the other colder realms to get them. You can come here to tame your stomach if that's what you're looking for. Alright, so we'll quickly go over the code area around the blue obby. Right, it's got the typical stuff that the other code area had. We have, you know, Caligatherians, Brontos, Snow Owls, Mammoths, woolly rhinos. We have Quetzals, which Quetzals generally spawn around obbies, or near obbies. The wolves. So if you want to come over to this area to tame that stuff, you can. But there might be a Prolevia down there. And then we got more Brontos. But yeah, so that's kind of what's in the ice area here. So we'll go ahead and explore more north of here as well. There's also a cave with Desmodus in it. A couple of caves with Desmodus in it in this area. One is accessible through the water where the well is. And the other one is right over that direction. Right, so just right outside the code area, we have another allosaur spawn. If you're looking for allosaurs, there doesn't seem to be too many of them spawning on the map. So yeah, gotta kind of see where those are at. And as we drop down, we'll kind of drop down here and see if we get more. We got RGs. I think down there might be some Rexes. We'll find out. Right, as we work our way down on the beach, we run into more Dimorphodons, and there's a tape there, Tapachara, however you want to say it. We got some turtles. We got Triceratops. We got more birds that steal your stuff. Of course, you get close to the water, you're going to get more of those. There's Spelgornises around in the ocean, kind of off around them here and there. We have Machops here, Delos. Guanodons, so if you're looking for Guanodons, you can come to this area. Kind of on the back side here. We're working our way around, circling this island here and see what all is on it. Right, I know I've seen Rexes up on those hills. I didn't see any in this pass. I know I've seen them up there. There's also a cave entrance around here that will let you go into where the dragon boss fight is at. Okay, so like I said, you know, there's some Rexes. This one spawned to the west of where I was saying, but I think to the east as well they spawn. So yeah, we got some Rex spawns up here. They might chase dinosaurs off in the water, so you might go down and look in the water and make sure they haven't been eaten by sharks yet. Unfortunately, if they're in the water, you probably can't tame them, just kill them. Yeah, so keep that in mind when taming these. If you're in an area like this, you might want to trap them, because if they run all the way and jump down in the water and go unconscious, they'll drown. Alright, and if you didn't know, this is where another one of the vegetable farms is at, 70.2, 0.4. Alright, in this region here, more snow near the blue obby. Around here you can find different things, Rexes, Dimorphodons, and they're everywhere, so if you're looking for Dimorphodons, they're everywhere. We got Delos, Pterodons, Turtles, Alpha Dinosaurs, of course. Look, there's a Rex right down there. And basically, these area in the south here, we're going to see Therizzinos, most likely. I'll go ahead and just double check, but, you know, Therizzinos, RGs, and we're here, so you know, we haven't made it super far. And then, of course, we'll go to the center around that lake and see what's around there. Maybe they've brought some custodians and started spawning them in. As you know, they don't always bring all the dinosaurs on right away, or something's messed up in the code and they bring them on later. On Extinction, we had no beavers at first, and no way to get paste other than putting together chitin and rocks, which is, you know, no one enjoys doing. Or, well, I shouldn't say no one. I'm sure there's some that do. But anyway, a lot of people don't. And then they overcorrected, and we had a beaver apocalypse, and you couldn't get paste without getting mauled by a ton of beavers. That was scary. So here we got a dinosaur in the mesh. Oh, there he goes. He popped out. It's a Rex. As you can see, this is this area here. We got some more Rexes. We'll fly around real quick, go over this. We'll see no Spinos around here. Haven't seen any Spinos. Now the cave that I did pass earlier with the dragon, we'll go into it. The Dragon Ball screen will go into it from another direction, and I'll show you. There's a cave in there. There's a cave inside of the cave, right? That has some really good spawns. You can get crabs, Spinos, things like that in there as well. So we'll go check that out. This is raptors in this area. So this is going to have your typical forest dinosaurs in it. So if you're looking for those, it's kind of spread out. The dinosaur population is really thin around here. Got some more metal. We're just going to quickly look through here. Spend too much time on this, and now I'm probably going to have to make the dinosaurs that are in realms. Will probably have to be on a different video. This video is already over an hour and a half long. Of course, when I cut it down, it will be less, but I don't know by how much. So we'll see. Alright, we got more Rexes in this area. We got Sarcos. So here we go. We finally found some swamp dinosaurs. Of course, we need to go check out the swamp area, right? We'll have to do that as well before we go and see what spawns on the swamp island. And let's see. You always want something behind the waterfall, and there never is. Yeah, it's the Rex, Gallicatherium. Alright, we got quite a few Rex spawns right in this area on this island out here. Looks like some Andrewsarchus spawn out here as well, so if you're looking for those. Oh, and a Microraptor. Hey guys, we have the Microraptor location found. They should be in the Redwoods, but here we go. First ones we've seen. There's a couple here, so that's cool. What's that, 5830? So keep that in mind, 5930-ish. Alright, if you guys are looking for Microraptors, I know they are super useful in PvP. Especially if you use them right. They're great. Alright, not too far from where we saw the Rexes and Microraptors, just up here as you're going toward the ocean and it starts to get icy again, we have penguins. That's right, at 5339 we got some penguins. They're kind of all around out here if you're looking for them. Right, and I'm not sure where else penguins spawn. There might be some in the north up there, way up north. I can't remember if I've seen any in the north up there or not. But a great source of polymer and prime meat if you're needing it. They're not the best source, but decent source, especially if you're built in this area and you just need some quick polymer. Alright, so there's a canyon with these rocks on it here near the ocean. You can see on the map my location. Canyon doesn't show up for whatever reason, the water coming in on the map, but it is here at 68.7, 37.9. And we have a cave entrance here. I don't think that's a cave. I think it goes somewhere, yeah, into the woods there. We have a cave entrance here, though, with some dinosaurs you can tame in it. Some arthropods in here. Keep in mind, if you come in here and things are over Level 150, they're probably not tameable. Alright, we got some aranos in here and dung beetles. Let's just go check out that dung beetle level. Let's see if this is something you can actually tame. I know the Desmodus are in here and are tameable, so hopefully some of the other dinosaurs in here are. That's not always the case. Level 55, so yeah, the stuff in here should be tameable. Yeah, I can tame this. Level 20. Need some dung beetles. Here's a good spot to get them. Now this cave, the Desmodus are kind of spread out. There's not a lot of them, and they're really high. You gotta have parachutes in here, or you just get killed when they drop you after absorbing some of your blood packs. And I don't see any in here currently, but I know I've tamed some in here. Probably not the best area to tame them. They're kind of, like I said, you only get like 2 or 3 in here at a time. They're probably not even high level. Kill them off and wait for everything to come back. You'd have to clear the whole cave off. I don't think there's any water tames in here, but we can double check. I'm not seeing anything. The cool thing about, oh, there's another dung beetle. When you're flying over water, you can kind of see down pretty good and see what's in there, especially if it's not too deep. Which this water is not deep, I'll show you here. So yeah, if there were any dinosaurs in here, we see them. And again, I'm running on the bottom of the water, so that's interesting. But yeah, there's silica pearls in here, so that's cool. Alright, and alright, let's head up to the next area. Alright, so here we are at this pond here in the middle of the Vanity Land, I believe it is. Yeah, we got some parasaurs, but more importantly, we have a Spino spawn. So you can get Spino spawn here if you just kill everything in there, including the fish. I don't see any Castorus or beaver dams in the area. Doesn't mean there's not on your server, it just means there's not currently any in sight. We have iguanodons in the area. Yeah, but the most important spawn I believe that we have here is going to be this. Oh, we have Hesperornis. If you're interested in Hesperornis, this is a good area for them, it looks like. And of course, the alpha dinosaurs might kill them, so you can watch out for that. The Spino's going crazy on the salmon. He's got a parasaur as well. Alright, and let's see what's in this lake real quick. Oh, another Therizino spawn. Therizino seem to be pretty rare on this map too, so knowing where they spawn is good. We want to go clear everything in the area and get them to respawn and get to some high levels. We got some silica pearls in this pond as well, which is nice. Piranhas, not as nice. So watch out for those. Not seeing anything real important to tame here. Most of the ocean dinos are not going to spawn in a pond or lake. Not seeing any Castorus, but this kind of swings around, as you can see, going this way. I don't see any giant beaver dams either. We'll swing over real quick. Maybe wrong. Look, stuff's starting to spin in. And there we go. We have Carnos and some more Hesperornis, if you're interested in those, and the golden eggs and all that. Turtles. We got Machops and some green fish. Oh, is that a beaver dam? Oh, it's a rock. I just spawned in weird at first. Okay. Or my eyes are bad. Either way. No beaver dams around here. Alright, and we're going to head over to the Swamp Island. Alright, now we are on the Swamp Island. The Sign Boa and Bear Race, they were just chilling. I thought maybe they were dead or something for a minute. But they're not. So we have Acatinas here. So if you're looking for Acatinas, which is, you know, really important. So this is the island here. Is it getting dark? Oh, okay. Let's see. We have an Acatina here. Right. You definitely want to get those. We have Acatinas out here, Bear Racers, Titan Boas. There's a couple of dead dinosaurs out here you can get polymer off of, and spoiled meat, things like that. This is a good place to come out and get explants. If you're looking for explants, I don't know why you would, but if you're interested in explants, they're out here. Explants will be taken out with fire arrows, so they don't really seem all that useful. Maybe if you're just killing wild tames with them and it's not PvP, then they would be useful, because all you get is do fertilizer instead of farming bullets. There's delos out here. I think in the center is where the dinosaur... Oh, there we go, baryonyx. I know a few of y'all are interested in baryonyx. You can find them out here as well. I believe you can find them in the realms. We'll go over the realms in a future video. This video is probably already getting real long by now. So we have Fiomas out here. We have the baryonyx. We have Sarcos. More paracers. This is good to know. I believe out here, yeah, near this hut is going to be some of the stuff you get polymer from. We got Dimorphodons out here, more Acatinas. So this is a useful place to come out and get a few cool dinosaurs. Baryonyx are useful in PvP and PvE due to their ability to stun when in the water. So if you have a water entrance to any of your bases, definitely invest in some Baryonyxes. If you don't, they're kind of a pain because you got to feed them fish. So keep that in mind. Oh, here we go. Here's where you find some frogs. Alright, come out to this little swamp island to get yourself some frogs. Which makes sense. This is Swamp Island, so this is where you expect to find these swamp dinosaurs. I know I've passed through here a few times and even used the spawn locating map thing and not seen any Baryonyxes, so I was surprised to see them out here, but it's good. We'll come out here and get some Baryonyxes. Oh, there's another one, so we know we get a few. Okay, so that's where you can find a lot of the land dinosaurs. We'll go through the realms in a future video and through the ocean biomes as well. Oh, this video probably got really long by now. A lot of you probably haven't even watched this point. But if you did and you liked the video, go ahead and smash the like button. Have an awesome day.